Welcome in everyone to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This is your host, Just Call Me Tex. And today we are going to be looking at and discussing some changes I think need to happen to the war wheel in order to make lower factions better, because the spenders of the game, this won't really matter to them because they're gonna spend regardless. Okay, they're gonna spend, but because they're in the top factions, they're competing and things of that nature. So these people are going to compete and spend regardless. But in order to keep the fan base and have things work out the way that it needs to for the lower guys, sort of say, there's some things that I think need to happen with the war wheel. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because war is, if not the most important, it is, I personally believe war is the most important part of the game here. It's done on the weekends. Most of the factions, if not all of them, highly compete for war. It is the most competitive environment in the game where you and your team have to work together, build a nice strategy, work extremely hard to take care of things, to be successful in war, to win, to get great prizes, you know? So you work your way up, you save up war tokens. As a matter of fact, I am saving up for the next war. I need about 300 tokens if I am correct. I need about 300 of them so I can do another war pull, and I should have, where is it at? Oh, I have 500, so I need 500 of them so I can be able to do another pull on the war wheel. But I am cautiously optimistic about pulling on this war wheel, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you why. So let's look here. If we look at these S-Class boxes now, they are doing an update to where they are taking, they're taking I think it's the S-Class Choice Box 4. Well, they updated it already. Okay, they took it off. I should have saved my pulls, but they took that off of the wheel. Okay, perfect. They took that S-Class 4 box off of the wheel. But let's go ahead and look at this. So to get, mind you, in order to even get 1,000 war tokens, your faction, I mean, you have to score literally, based on, they kind of switched the model now, but the older model was, you had to score at least, you had to get to 150,000. That got you roughly 300, 300 to 400. I can't remember the actual number offhand of war coins. And then your faction had to place pretty high, like 16th out of, hundreds of factions, in order for you to be able to do a decent, to be able to do a war pull. Now, for those who don't know, that is extremely hard to do if you're not in a really good faction. Like, my faction is a really good faction. We typically place anywhere between 10th and 17th in war. But we war 24/7 though. We have people like on the night shift warring, people during the day warring. Like, we're warring all the time. As a matter of fact, last war I had like 200,000. I think like 150, 200,000 score in war, and there were people in my faction with over 350,000 score in war. Why? Because you need to score in order to be able to, be able to do a pull off of the choice box. Now, the pull that you do off of the choice box should be a premium pull in the game. And I personally believe it should be the premium pull in the game. So for example, if I'm going to war and I'm doing all these wars and things of that nature, there's no way I should pull a choice box and get 150 shards. when it literally takes 10,000 shards to get an S-Class character. 10,000 cards to get an S-Class character. What is 150 cards gonna do after I spent a whole weekend of life warring? What is that gonna do? There should be some better guarantees, especially for war. If you don't do it in any other part of the game, war is the place where those guarantees need to be made. Okay? Now, on top of that, this 1% for the choice boxes, this should be higher. The choice boxes should be at least 80% of the pull. At least. And then these cards and things of that nature, you can make these cards, because if you really think about the characters that we're pulling for from these cards, there's only a couple cards that really make sense in the meta of the game right now. So Pete would work. Princess cards would work, right? Lao Po, Hang In, Secretary Gao, those guys are not players. People rarely even use, I rarely even see them in wars or even on regular teams. People don't use them, right? So Pete, Priya, no one uses Minerva, Wangfa, Princess. Ralito and Dayu used to be used, but they're not used anymore because you have so many counters to them. Arav and Mercer, you can be able to counter them very easily. So I think the selection should be more focused. Whereas maybe these S-Class boxes, you know, and we can go look at them. Okay, so this is a choice box number 1. Alrighty? Secretary Gao needs to be removed from this choice box. It needs to be removed. This choice box should have 1,000 of, or 1,500 or 2,000 of a character. And I say 2,000 because, okay, you work hard. War is every 2 weeks. So you want think about it this way. Okay, boom. In 2 weeks, I can be able to get 2,000 shards of a character that can help me build to be able to stay in game. Secretary Gao is not one of those guys that's going to do that. Now, Frost is really good. Clementine is good. Pete is good. You know what I mean? I'm not saying add trader to this. I understand that you have to make money and it's a premium on it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, okay, we need better choice than Secretary Gao. He shouldn't be in there. There needs to be somebody else in there. Let's say Wangfa's good. Matteo needs to be in this choice box. That's choice box 1. Now, this is choice box 2. Okay, Hang In. Out of here. Take him out of here. He doesn't need to be in here. You know, we got Pete. We can replace him. Get somebody else in there. Clementine. She could be in that box, you know. Another Pete. If Pete, you know, people are still working towards Pete. Princess. Princess could be in this box, okay? And we need 2,000 shards of each character in here. Look at this. This third box. Davey. Nobody uses him. Lao Po. You know, Arv is good. But these boxes should have 2,000 of a select premium character. At least you get 1 6-star. So it's like, okay, I've worked hard this weekend. My faction bust their tail. We're in 11th place. I got enough war tokens to open up the war wheel. Bam! I know I'm getting a guaranteed 6-star character that I can build for the S-Class. Guaranteed. Guaranteed I can get a pull for that's building towards the S-Class. Now, 87% for a 6-star character when we're in the S-Class era is unacceptable. That's unacceptable. As a matter of fact, I pulled on this wheel last week and got before they updated it, I got the 4-star shards. I mean the 4-star box. What was it? I got the S-Class choice box number 4 and got 50 freaking shards. 50 shards. What am I gonna do with 50 shards? When I had to score over 200,000 in war for this to happen, I hit my desk, sorry. When I had to score over 200,000 in war, 150,000 to day and night, working hard. What is 50 shards gonna do? That's a waste of people's time. And my thing is, I think you should respect time. Respect the players. Yeah, you have free-to-play players, and then you have whales who keeps the game going, and then you have dolphins like me. I'm a dolphin. I spend money, my hard-earned worked money on the game. Getting little things here and there so I can stay competitive, make great content for the game. Why? Because I personally think it's a great game. Yes, every game has its flaws. They all do. I've never played a game that didn't have a flaw in it. It's man-made. It's gonna have flaws. It's prone to happen. Doesn't matter. Okay? But the game can still be enjoyable. And I enjoy playing. I love warring. We warring tomorrow. I'm ready. Got my stuff all ready. I'm ready for war tomorrow. We are ready to war. 24-hour blitz war. Let's see how it is. Camps repair really fast. I think it's a good idea. Let's see how it works in action. I am ready for that war. But this war will need to change. I'm going to just hold on to my war tokens until this gets updated, because it's senseless to pull for 6 stars that you guys gave away for free. They gave these characters away for free. Why would I need to pull Slater? Y'all gave him to us for free. Sheldon. What is Sheldon gonna do? Honestly, what is Sheldon gonna do when you got Priya and Princess out here running wild on people like Hulk Hogan? What you gonna do? Nothing. Like, seriously, what am I gonna do with Amber? What am I gonna do with Zachary? What am I gonna do with Negan? Negan is a quick kill. I kill him just like that. One shot Negan. Ellie too. What are you gonna do with them? The only person that may have some viability on here is Gia Fang, but you gave her away for free too. And Mia. This needs to change. These 6 stars need to come off of this wheel, or they need to be like 1%. They needs to be reversed. The boxes need to be 87%, and then these characters here need to be 1%. Because why? They're not going to help nobody. And you got to think, at this point in the game, there are premium players that are in the game right now. So you're not cater, and I know you got to cater to new players. Do not get me wrong. I understand that. But honestly, what is a new player going to do with these characters? They can't compete with them either. How are they going to compete? When they're facing teams that got Priya, Princess, RF, Mercer, they can't compete with these 6-star characters. Now, by doing this, it's not going to be game breaking. You're not breaking any rules. It's not going to be a game breaking thing. You know, you can do it. And it's an easy fix. I know this is an easy fix. Just switch the numbers. And people will be appreciative, man. That's all I'm saying. Update the war wheel. This is the most important part of the game. I am not going to say one that say, oh, I'm not going to play no more. That is not true. I'm still going to play. But I would like to see this change. This needs to be updated for sure. Because these 6 stars are pointless. You can't do nothing with them. They're not going to change any game with S-class characters. I used Princess, neutralized 3 of them easily. What they going to do? One shot the blue characters with Arv. What they going to do? Like, it's not going to work. So, thank you guys for watching the video. This is Just Call Me Tex. I typically try not to rant or anything of that nature because I want to take the essence of the game and enjoy it for what it is. But the thing is that I know I'm not the only person that feel this way about this war wheel, and this needs to be updated because it's absolutely crazy to war as much as we war and then get a 50 card box or 100 cards. That's nothing. You sell 100 cards for 99 cents. Just put some respect on the time. Let me know what you think. Thoughts in the comments here. This is Just Call Me Tex. Please like, subscribe, let your friends know about the channel. Continue to provide some great content, man. I appreciate you all. Appreciate the love. Peace.